Hello, this is Dr. Jerry Bailey with Lakeside Holistic Health. I offer a unique approach to care that I do here at the clinic. I call it the cafe approach. I do chiropractic, acupuncture, functional medicine, and then education. That's really what I do here in the clinic is I offer those 4 different things to really help get you better and support your health. Within there, and within what we do here at the clinic itself, is we have the plan that's really called the diet plan. And this is how we observe our patients and really look at our patients and see what's going on in their health. We look at their digestion, we look at their insulin resistance or glucose issues that they may have. We look at endocrine issues they could be having, both all hormones of the system, the body itself, estrogen, progesterone, DHEA, testosterone, those metabolites, insulin type things there too, and then also cortisol and cortisol metabolites. And then we also look at thyroid also. So those 4 things are really how we view our patients to really see what's imbalances occurring in their life that's causing those issues. From there, we do have a really specific patented process that we have for us, and that's called finesse. Within there itself, that finesse there, food issues itself, whether it's gluten intolerance or gliadin intolerance is there, or other food sensitivities that could be occurring, things that are going on with different foods that could be causing sensitivities or allergies there, that's what we look at and try to eliminate those things from the diet. We also will look at infections also. So infections that can be occurring in the body, whether they're acute infections or if they're actually chronic infections that are subclinical, that are hiding out, kind of occult infections throughout the GI tract or throughout the body, we look at those type things. We have nutrient deficiencies that we look at. So anytime there's some issues with not getting the correct nutrients in, whether those are macros or micros or other specific mini nutrients in the body, we can test for those and see what you're lacking and see what your body's not absorbing and get those into the system. We also look at in the environment itself. So we look at environmental issues that could be going on with you, which could be toxicants within the environment or foods in the environment, exposure in the environment from things, Roundup or other issues that could be occurring in your life that are causing health issues, and if we have to detox from those too. We look at stress. Stress is a big one, and it's not just the stressor itself, it's the thought of the stressor that's an issue. That can cause many problems above and beyond the actual stressor itself. So we look at how your body's dealing with that and how that fight or flight, that sympathetic response is occurring, and if you're really in sympathetic drive and not in parasympathetic, which is that rest, digest, and relax, or fight or flight versus rest, digest, and relax, those are major issues we have to correct there, and that will cause adrenal issues there where your body's too stressed and not be able to handle it very well. We also, from the chiropractic perspective, we look at structural issues. So spinal issues or joint issues in the body that could be occurring there, we look at those structures to really balance those through manipulation or adjusting of the joints to make sure you're balanced and your nervous system's functioning the way it's supposed to, because really the body's controlled by that nervous system. It operates from top down and inside out. So that way it controls everything, and that's how we get information from the environment, outside in, bottom up. And so we control our body with that nervous system, so it's very important to make sure that's functioning properly. And then finally, in itself there, we do look at the endocrine. And even though, we do have endocrine up here, this is really breaking it down into the body itself and really seeing all the hormones, the balance or imbalance that's occurring there, and that intertwinedness that occurs. If we look at these each individually, we miss things, but we can look at the whole body in a whole and really see everything there and really intertwine and catch everything and then figure out what to do. So from this, we do our history with you, we do a history, we do an exam, and we may order labs, and those labs will vary from standard lab work that we may be doing or even more of the functional medicine labs. From there, we figure out what's going on here, how to correct it within there, and then utilize the tools that we have to correct it from there. That's my unique approach for what I do here at Lakeside is we look at your body through the diet itself, which is digestion, insulin resistance, endocrine issues, and thyroid, and then we finesse it to get it really better and help you get to that point where we get you better overall. We may go through periods of time, we kind of look at your health this way as you're starting here, and we're gonna do some things. We're going to do some things to really get you going through there, and it's really looking at each of these little mountains that occur fits within that finesse program. It could be foods, it could be infections, nutrient deficiencies, environmental issues, stress, structural issues, or endocrine there. And we're gonna start you here where you usually are and work your way up to here, which is your optimal health. And that's where we want you at versus that kind of dysfunctional phase down here. That's the unique approach that I take here at Lakeside Holistic Health. Thank you for time. Be aware there's more videos coming, so stay in touch with us and watch us on YouTube or on our Facebook channel. Thank you very much.